Man, I just caught an interview. I've been caught on to it, but some stuff was going on in Addison with the community and Dallas community in 2019, and Senator Ted used another person name in reference because it's going around Dallas that I work for the DEA and I work for them because they don't want to be caught in their lie. And it's something Senator Ted, a person don't have to mention your name. They can use you in a different light to make you the top. And I think Senator Ted played the well because Dallas, Texas is on some other shit. And I think and I think the way that Senator Ted handled that situation, he haven't called back yet. And I think that was a good response that he did. And they was performing in that Addison when I stayed in the apartment in Addison. So I just told that and just told what happened. So and those met. So those things was happening in Omet. So what happened at that apartment in Addison, Dallas community. So he didn't talk about it. I don't want y'all to think y'all crazy. He used another person's name because Dallas and Oak Cliff going around lying and say I work for the DEA and I work for an artist. Little baby and them and people are believing lies from Trap Boy Freddy and Dallas and Oak Cliff now. DJ Khaled and them and all the rest of them. So he used it in that format because they were standing outside my apartment in that building and the protective services was misbehaving themselves. So Donald Trump, Senator Ted used another name for the community, the lying ass rap Dallas community won't catch on with their lies. And I think Senator Ted, you played that well. I think the way you attack that situation where a person not gonna mention your name, they can throw a situation there with somebody else that don't exist, and throw that situation. And I think they play Senator Ted. Man, you made me. Hey, God said you're making me this. You know, I'm seeing things, and I think Governor Abbott. I think those are the things, and I think I'm seeing because the cameras from the community behavior in Dallas and Addison is going to show. They're already looking at it with the FBI, going to the businesses, looking at the community's behavior. And I think that, yeah, how you, I'm doing good now. I think we're seeing better days ahead. That I just caught on to another thing that Senator Ted just talked about. I think we're seeing better days ahead, and I think we're really doing good. We are really doing good, man. We are Senator Ted, thank you. We are really doing good now. But I had to file a civil rights complaint just to make sure backstabbing involved in this one. I had to make sure everything is involved. I had to make sure everything was involved because they're not gonna talk about you. You gotta understand this. Because the way they doing it in Dallas, they say I work for a D and I had to text my lawyer. So the attack the line behavior coming from Yellow Breezy and them and the rest of them is the issues, the attack when I was go listen to the song called All Day. You know, I just text them about this, but year before last, I text them about I called iHeartRadio and I called Rockefeller and people the network New York Nina that was in the same building at that. So I think that was a greater thing where Dallas been caught in they lie. And I think he didn't use my name, he just threw the name out there. And somebody can throw a name and this person with this person going to he worked for this and then that to just to stop the community for attacking of lies. And I think Senator Ted well played. Daddy. Yeah. I know I ain't cool. No, you I got you stand. You stand. You know. Stop the community from telling lies and being listening to everybody. They know what went on at that Dallas mall. They know that they watched. And I think Senator Ted attack that. How you? I'm doing good. How you doing? I think when Yellow Breezy in the community lied, I think that's the way in the rap community that I think God say thank you. God say thank you, Senator Ted, because Dallas and Oak Cliff and the people at the mall don't want to confess and they want to lie. I just think that was a better thing that you do where they don't want to answer and they want to lie with boosting them. I just think that was a great strategy that you did. I just think that just not mentioning my name and throwing somebody else's name in there, making up a name, making up stuff to address that issue, I just think that was more greater than anything. And I just think that y'all are very smart in the way y'all should be making your own movies, Senator Ted. Senator Ted and them and all of y'all should be writing movies. If y'all are that smart like that, you should be coming up with movies. If you got that type of, you can just throw other names out there. And I caught on to standing outside somebody's house, and you was standing outside my apartment, and everybody was misbehaving themselves at that hotel in Addison. And then now everything is coming. Look at the Senator Ted. He just took a name and he threw something out there. And he just threw this something to stop the community from making up lies. And Dallas and Oak Cliff rappers from making up lies. Trap Boy Freddie and Boosie. I just think that was a great idea. They was watching you the whole time. And I just think that was a great idea. But God said I had to make sure my back was kept. So I just think that's a great idea. And he just threw it. No, you're not going to hear about me, guys. He threw somebody's name out there and he just made up something. He threw somebody out there and he just somebody said what they needed to say. We know one Supreme Court justice, somebody outside, but I don't think that was that far. And he just threw somebody's name out there to stop them from lying because the belief system is not there. They're not willing to do their knowledge. It's a lot of manipulation going on in the streets. And I just think Senator Ted, you played that real well. In a sense, God is proud of you. God is proud of everybody and how you attack that issue from society. God is proud of you. Everybody, attack that issue. Because Trap Boy, Freddie, Yellow Breeze, and them still lying. And the rest of them in Dallas still lying. But people want to come through and cause, and I say, God, you can't stop. And I think that was a real good thing that they did. But I want to tell y'all something. Go listen to the interview. My apartment in Addison and at my hotel in Carrollton. And what happened in Garland. I want y'all to listen because it's going to add up. But he threw somebody else's name out there and made up something because the streets of Dallas and Oak Cliff and Boosie talking. So I'm looking at the good stuff about this. I'm not looking at the bad thing. I'm looking at the Hubert J Junior SELL. I'm looking at the good thing about this. Everything is coming to light as it should. We know Boosie was going to play that. We know Dallas Nim was going to do that. We know Trap Boy Freddie. We know the kids are going to attack because they were too selfish to read books with these dudes. We already know what's going on. But I'm not questioning those things. Well, I'm from New Orleans, but I stay in Texas. But I had to file a civil rights complaint and just to make sure everything was good. I know not to trust nobody because of the sneaky ass behavior in this industry. Yes. Go to the interview with Senator Ted. Senator Ted just threw somebody's name out there. Even though they wasn't going through it, he threw somebody's name out there to discuss the behavior that went on in Addison, in the Carrollton police at the hotel, and the Dallas police to watch. He just stole somebody else's name. He just said somebody's name standing out somebody's house, but it was actually an apartment. And you gotta catch your head. Yes. Oh, God said America got some good times ahead. God said we got some good times ahead. We got some good times ahead. And the senator and them was watching them the whole time. Got some good times ahead. My name is Hubert. Dallas on that line shit. I told him I want everybody from that Galleria Mall. Everybody that was at that hotel. Everybody was at that Wendy's. Everybody was at that McDonald's that came in on our conversation. Oh, it's gonna catch up with you. It's gonna catch up with you. It's going to catch up with you. But I don't hate you. I love you. But I want my justice. I want my justice. Hey, hey, Boosie want to sit up there and lie? When he talk about T.I. gave him pick, no, you fucked up. Don't lie, young T.I. Look at me. Oh, we're gonna see better days. But God says, stay away from these dumb motherfuckers. Stay away from these hatred liars. Stay away from people that don't want to see you with nothing and don't want to see God's children with nothing. Yeah, so it won't be that hard for Yellow Breezy to give me my 32, my money that I asked for. That you stole with Trap Boy, Freddie, and them, and the rest of y'all selfish behavior. God said, we ain't meant to take falls. God said, focus on you. God said, Dallas rapper had broken my trust. Snakes in Dallas had broken my trust. Hey, it's looking good. God said it's looking good. Hey, they want to lie? Because God said you want to lie? Come on. If Senator and them would have been watching me, if Trump and Obama and them would have been watching me, I don't think none of this would have been possible. I don't think none of this would have been possible. Thank you. Thank you all, Senator. I don't think these lies will come out. Yellow Breeze and them lies and Dallas and them lies. Even if they keep lying, I think not being honest, I think that's to be the real thing. Keep it real with me. But we gonna focus on us. We got to do some more work. And I'm gonna take a little drama. I took drama. We're gonna have some fun. And we just gonna act. We're gonna act. If Joe Biden would have been watching me, the Senate would have been watching me, none of this wouldn't have happened. Dallas would have got away. If they wouldn't have been watching me, I didn't give them none of my account. They already had my account. Trump and them and the rest of them using fake Hillary Clinton. There's a lot going on that you don't know. They already had it already. You can't ruin me, Dallas. You can't do none of that. God said, you can't ruin me, Dallas. You hear me? Boosie can't even ruin me.